Hey guys. Yeah, I'm just going to swap this around. It's going to be a short video. Okay. Here, maybe I'll go on the other side so you don't see my shadow. That's 12 foot of Gold Hog mat. And the respective gold pans of where the gold came from out of the mats in the sluice box. Now, of course, here at the very top of this sluice box, I've got that one piece of miner's moss that sits over top that one little square area at the header box. This whole entire top section of the map is nothing but the Yukon matting. And there is the gold that I got out of that mat. Now, I haven't put any of this gold on the scale yet, but that appears to be the most amount of gold in the pan. Okay, there's the Yukon mat. The next one down, this is the final tail piece of the top where the dredge cuts in half. I don't have a tape measure. But anyhow, this one here is nothing but the other commercial mat besides the Yukon. This one here is the mud mat. Now, interesting enough, when it was cleaned out, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or show this, but okay. These straight up riffles, let's see if I can get maybe on the edge. Kind of hard to see what I'm doing here. These ridges, where's my thumb? You see how it goes up into a step and then it goes up to the last top of the thing? That little edge right there, I could see the gold sitting in every one of these. Weird place for it to be sitting, but that's where I seen it. And that's the amount of gold that came out of the mud mat. Okay, now this one actually is the bottom box. When I'm actually running, this actually sits a tiny bit underneath that one. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that's 2 foot 6 inches. And this is nothing but the Razorback matting. And there's that gold. And the final piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 1, 2, 3, 3.5 foot of mixture of quite a bit of stuff. Bedrock, UR, Yukon, Motherlode, Talon, Bedrock, UR. And it's also the bottom of the sluice, and there is gold. So, even with the 12 foot of mats, when you're pumping sand, you're just not going to capture it. It's just, you're going to blow gold out the end of it. But looking at my pans and the weights, I'm fairly confident. I'm going to get the numbers, and I'll know from top to bottom where the gold's falling and what I'm going to get out of it. I like it. I don't think I'd ever done a video like this, showing it like that. The gold in each one of the mats. Pretty interesting. Anyhow, yep. We got Gold Prospector Space coming up real soon here on the forums, the gold forums, and Gold Prospector Space Radio. So, gonna go ahead and got a different way of showing it, ain't it? 12 foot long, and that's how I do it. Had a fun day yesterday, a lot of fishing, or everybody else was catching fish. I was catching gold. So, well, hello, Bob. How you doing, Square Nail? We're going to be over there in GPS real soon. Well, yeah, I guess it's afternoon up here, too. I'm being lazy today. I actually went into the body shop for a little while this morning. Boy, I tell you what, this stuff is fine, fine, fine. This one here, the very bottom of the mat, it was definitely by far and away the hardest one to pan. It was definitely the hardest one to pan for me. It had a ton of just non-magnetic black in it. This, I was kind of surprised that this Razorback mat here did fairly well. If I was a bet man, I bet you I got gold still on these mats. They're so wide, it's such a pain to take and clean them perfectly. You know, it's not all the easiest. The way I got to clean them is, you know, of course, pull them out of the dredge one at a time, and then put them in this big bucket, and put the water level, you know, in there, and hose it down, and take a rag and or a little brush and brush them and rinse them as best I can. And then I individually took each one and poured them into that bucket. And then after I got done pouring them into that bucket, I poured them in a small bucket, and from that bucket into a gold pan. So I panned each one of them separately from each other. Took a lot longer last night than I thought. It was a long day yesterday, actually, could tell you the truth. I mean, of course, I got up about 5, and I didn't get to bed till about 10 last night. And I still never got that final pan panned out and clean last night. I had to finish cleaning it this morning. But, yeah, that's one of the reasons I don't normally do it. I'm going to have to repan everything that's in that bucket right there, because I panned each one of them into that. Odds are, as fast as I was panning, I probably lost some gold. But it was fun. We got gold. That's all that mattered. The one step closer to getting an ounce. Catch you later. If you ain't got the gold hog match, you ain't gonna get as much as me. Nah, that ain't true. I shouldn't be like that. Everybody's got different systems of getting gold, and not to mention not all areas have got the same kind of fine powder stuff that I'm running. So, though my kid brother down there in California, he's sold on it. Him and his friends, they're gonna be using gold hog matting real soon too. You know, now that dredging's going to be legal again in California, they're looking forward to it and already hitting me up. It's like, okay, what mat do I got to buy? What mat do I got to buy? I said, well, what kind of material are you going to run? How much horsepower? How wide a sluice box? How long a sluice box? There's so many questions, so many variables. Anyhow, I guess I'm going to go ahead and hop off the Aggies. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later.